Hey guys, ThePikaWu here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. This one is a 4th generation Pokemon battle, as you can tell. And this is a never used tier battle, and it is against Calcune. And yeah, definitely check him out. He does post Pokemon Wi-Fi battles, so definitely check out his channel. You'll definitely enjoy his content. So anyways, into the game. I am using a lot of different cool Pokemon, and I was basically just using random pokes because at this moment I didn't really have a Pokemon team. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this battle, and I hope you enjoy NU because I do a lot of NU and I have more NU Pokemon battles to post. And I lead off with the Marowak, and I know he's gonna set up spikes, but I do not want to risk it in case he does go for the Ice Beam. And of course he goes for the spikes, and I go for the Fire Blast here. And I didn't want to miss a Focus Blast because it does have less accuracy. And yeah, that still does a lot to Entei, which means this Entei is probably Life Orb or Choiced, but I don't see the Life Orb, and the Stone Edge does a lot of damage to a Marowak, and my Marowak is actually max HP and max defense. So I think that Entei is definitely choice banded, and I go for the Body Slam here over the Stealth Rocks because I wanted something paralyzed, and that worked perfectly for me because his Porygon 2 is even more crippled with the Paralyze, and hopefully it'll get some Para Hacks later on in the game. And I go into my Noctowl because it is my special wall, and it eats up that Tri Attack like a beast. And right here, I went for the Roost, predicting him to go for an Electric type move, so an Electric type move would be neutral. And he does go for the Charge Beam, that doesn't do much, and I will be able to Whirlwind, making his special attack boost useless. It Whirlwinds his back into his Entei, and I'm kind of scared of the Rock type move, but I'm pretty sure he won't go for the Rock type move because he does know I have that Marowak. And he goes into his Porygon 2, probably predicting my Marowak switch in. And I go for the Focus Blast here because it's super effective, and it's a Magmortar, and Magmortar has a beast special attack stat, and that does a lot to this Porygon 2. And he goes with the Trout Attack just for some damage, and it doesn't do that much, and I knew he was going to switch out, but I really wanted to kill this Porygon 2 badly because Porygon 2s are quite annoying, and that Porygon 2 can recover up later on if it really wanted to. So I know he's going to go for the Curse and get a setup with the Muck. So I go into my PikaWu just to scare it out, because most Pikachus do have Encore, and I was really predicting him to switch out, predicting my Encore, and that's why I went for the Sub over the Encore. And now I'm predicting him to attack me again. I was hoping he would go for the Poison Jab again, but he predicts my switch, or just wants priority against my Pikachu, and that does a lot to my Haunter. And that really sucked for me because now my Haunter is crippled really badly. And I predict the Shadow Sneak, go back into my my Noctowl because it fully resists it. And then I predict the Poison Jab, so I went to my Marowak to resist the Poison type move, but he does go for the Brick Break, and that leaves my Marowak into yellow HP, and I go for a Stab Earthquake, and my Marowak does have around 400 attack, so that will do a lot despite him getting one Curse Up. Now he goes for the Shadow Sneak here again, and that won't kill me because it's non-stab neutral, and I'm extremely bulky, and my second Earthquake will kill the Muck. I really don't know why he went for the first Shadow Sneak. He should have went for the Brick Break there, and that would have KO'd my Marowak, but it doesn't really matter in the long run. Now he goes into his Choice Band Entei, and he does go for the Extreme Speed, and that's going to KO my Marowak, but because now he's locked into a normal type move, I can go back into my Haunter, and I predict the switch, and I go for the Sludge Bomb instead of the Shadow Ball, because I knew he was going to go back into his Porygon 2, and that's really great for me, because now the Porygon 2 is KO'd. And he goes back into his Glalie, and I switch out, go into my Magmortar, predicting him to go for the Ice Beam, and he goes for the Shadow Ball instead, which is okay, I guess, because it doesn't do that much to my Mag Mortar. And right here, I go for the Focus Blast, because it's super effective against the Glalie, and it is able to hit the Poliwrath. And Poliwrath is now NU. It's been actually NU for a long time, and that is really bad because Poliwrath is a really great Pokemon in the NU metagame, and it goes for the Waterfall, and I don't have any safe switch-ins, so I have to Death Fodder my Pikachu, but luckily I do get the Parahax. And now I know none of his Pokemon resist the electric type move that I've seen, so I will go for the Thunderbolt. And the Entei is obviously going to KO, or get KO'd, and now he goes into his Mantine, and after Stealth Rocks, the Mantine can live a Thunderbolt, despite the 4X. I think the chances are slim though, so I'm not sure if that crit mattered. It kind of sucked for him because he could have survived and he could have took down my Mag Mortar, but in the long run, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have affected the game in the long run because I do have other Pokemon to take care of his Poliwrath and his Glalie. So yeah, I do get the Parahax here again, and I'm just getting all the hacks here in this game, which is really unfortunate for me. I really feel bad, and now I go into my Dunsparce. I'm just gonna KO with the Rock Slide, but of course I will miss the Rock Slide, and every time I use this Dunsparce, for some reason I always miss that Rock Slide. Like I had a battle with Ace Trainer Jason, and I went for the Rock Slide against a Charizard, and it misses, and he basically split my team with the Charizard. So yeah, that was kind of ridiculous, but hope you liked the ending. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. More 4th gen Pokemon battles coming up. Peace, guys.